Had several people talking about these guys and couldn't they just be rehomed? Well, I thought I'd just bring up probably one of the birds that you think is the easiest to live with. And let me try to get her out of her cage here. Now you see this? Yes, you see how she's trying to bite me? This will become stronger. I have to use some ABA techniques just to get her out of the cage. She's just being gentle about it now because I don't think she thinks it's really time to get out. Because it isn't. We're just a little early. Okay? Now, one of the other things about her, excuse me, I'm thinking about Peaches this morning and trying to get moved out of here, but this little girl, I have to do her beak because the bottom section of it, she was at an animal hospital, believe it or not, and they screwed up her beak really bad. So they were flattening the top of it, which is why it grows the way it looks, okay? And then what happened was her lower beak was really long, so she couldn't close her beak. So she's been to 2 vets, and I have to Dremel her at least once a week. And what will happen with the lower section is it'll get rivets in it. You know, she's biting me, of course, and she's in her cage. They have a little line in the upper portion of the beak where they push things up to crush them. If the bottom section becomes all jagged, that doesn't work, okay? So it makes it hard to eat. If she doesn't get her medicine, you see how she's missing the feathers on her chest, right? If she doesn't get her medicine, what will happen is that these feathers here will get chewed off and she'll have broken feathers there and then she'll have almost nothing on her chest, okay? So where she looks like, oh, that would be an easy bird to deal with, she's not. Again, she's cage territorial. Right now she would bite me if I tried to take her out. I have to use some ABA techniques. She has to have her beak worked on, okay? She also has another thing. She has a tendency to lung infections, so you've got to watch that really close. Her nares, she'll start sneezing, and then you have to give her medicine, okay? So she's complicated. And if you look around to the rest of the birds here, and you say, well, that would be an easy one, or that would be an easy one, or look how simple they would be to take care of. Trust me, there isn't one in here that's easy. And right now, this one down here has got issues with having laid eggs, and I have to watch her as she's having some irregular poop. Now, it's irregular. Most of it's normal during the day, so I have to give her KT exact. She's been examined. She's okay. Her weight's good, and her poop looks good 90% of the time, but I got to keep an eye on her. And then here's her behavior, too. But we won't go into that. Basically, we're just talking about Lucy this morning and how just because they look like they might be easy to live with, there's a lot of stuff I have to do for each bird. So anyway, thank you, everybody who's helped with trying to get us to a place where we can have a little more room. It's a little cramped in here trying to just do this video, but I wanted you guys to get a better view of what's going on with each of these birds and how the one here that looks like she'd be the simplest actually is pretty complex to take care of. So you guys have a great day, and we'll talk at you later.